Hello, hello. Let's get right into it, because I love this game, and I want to see where it goes. We left off, I would think I was almost at the end of week 3. I should be going to Colony B today. I didn't spoil anything for myself, technically. But I did look through the achievements. They are so achievable, so I'm gonna 100% this. Looks like I can't put this off any longer. We've done everything else we can, and finding that plant in the agrodomes was a huge win for us. The escape ship lacks a functioning food processor. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but Colony B is the last place we can look for one, and without it, you'll starve on the way back home. As much as I don't want to, please just plot a course up Colony B in the shuttle bay, and let's get this over with. I feel so bad for the AI. I literally just opened my eyes, by the way. What time was it? 10:24? I opened my eyes at like 10:15. I opened my eyes, decided I needed coffee, answered a few messages, and then immediately booted up. So if I seem not awake, it's because I'm not. Ouch. I just burned my entire esophagus. Based on what little information I was able to receive, the Colony B living spaces became very volatile in the final months. I really don't want to go in there, but we need to see if we can get our hands on that food processing unit. Everything we've discovered at the agrodomes will be in vain if we can't get a working unit installed in the escape ship. I guess head inside, and I'll guide you from there. I am once again looking around, making sure there's no bodies. Nope. You should be in Hall A, south of Colony B crew quarters. The food processing unit should be in the mess hall. The door should be to your right. Let's just check the mess hall first. If we don't have to go any further, I'd rather not. Ration unit. It's completely empty. Can I scan that? Oh yeah, look at info display. Please enter room codes in correct sequence. Okay, yet another thing to write down. You know what? That's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna take a picture of that. The wonders of technology. I don't know what it means yet. I just know I need to do it. Where is Pierre Tong? Apparently the director was not popular after the Rift event. Schematics? Nope. Days since Tong left us. 128! The number has been scratched out and written several times. Yeesh. And contains reports related to the running of the colony after the Rift event. Perhaps we can use these to understand the situation at the time. Let's do personnel profiles. Psychological breakdowns of many of the remaining colonists, as reported by head psychologist Sarabjit Bokard. Kaylee Pajari. Subject is dealing with breakdown of colony by focusing on her child. She maintains a hopeful attitude. Ugh. When her partner is available to care for their child, subject uses spare time to exercise. I believe this has been key to her mental well-being. There was a child on this? Sanitation supervisor. Previous sessions with subject revealed a studious, calm individual. His pre-colony evals were always even. He remains focused on keeping calm and tidy to deal with the chaos around him. One unchanged facet is his desire for privacy, which is difficult with our new situation. Subject continues to work tirelessly in her capacity as terraforming analyst. She hoards data on the subject. She has allowed several colonists to share her quarters as space becomes difficult. I suspect her passive nature is allowing others to abuse her kindness, however. Aww. So that gave a little bit of insight. So hers is going to be the room with all the freaking people in it. And then the other one's going to be neat and tidy. And then the first one is going to be, there's going to be like a kid. Second scouting party to Colony A has not returned. Supplies are at their limit and compromise to Colony B only worsens. With current population, survivability is only a matter of months. Water filters continue to function, but rations are running low. There's an addendum entered a few days later. The child of Colony B has sadly succumbed to malnutrition and disease. Even her mother has abandoned hope. Oh, no. I had no idea. Honestly, I didn't. I might have to come back to the reports. Yeah. Okay, that's Hall B. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything here first. Different families and colonists use the beds over time, likely in rotation. This is not how people should live. Room 1. Very well worn, many people have sat or reclined upon it. Dusty textbooks. Lavatory's locked. Okay, this is the group one. Oh, maybe not. Well, that was useless. Nothing's gonna really matter in there until I get a key for that lavatory. Oh, someone gave up their bed to someone else and slept on the floor instead. Another locked bathroom? Nothing else in here, huh? Oh. Obsessive collections of terraforming data. Oh, okay, so this is the terraforming lady. The one that had all the group people staying there. That makes sense. Ooh. Plants! Water drips in an attempt to grow food. Someone must have brought seeds back from the agrodomes. That's Hall C. Okay. Set up kind of community-centered communication system. Notes for ration quotas, work schedules, and water usage logs. Without me, I suppose, they had to fend for themselves. Honestly, that kind of... I don't want to say it's a good thing because they all died, clearly, but, like, you can't rely on the AI for everything. There are not perfect fail-safes. That musty shelf doesn't contain anything useful to us. It's packed with children's publications, educational books, and toys. Okay, so this is the kids' room. Shoes. Dude, why is everybody's bathrooms locked? That's so inefficient. What if I had to pee? Middle of the night peeing. This is the janitor. Or sanitation guy. Very clean. Oh. Oh. Nothing else in here? I was thinking I'd be able to get through that door, but... Alright, down the hall I go. Okay, so let me... Kaylee is the one with the kid. Elazar, sorry. And Nawada. Terraforming. Okay, let's go figure out what their numbers are. Is this the kid? I think this right here was the janitor, right? Yes. So he's 3. This is the kid. And then... I'm a little concerned that we haven't seen any bodies. Because where is everybody? Are they all in their bathrooms? Oh, this is the terraforming, so it's 2. And who was 1? Oh, psychology. Who's the psychologist again? There it is. Now I have to click through all this. Let's go make sure I'm not missing anything in the far hall. Ooh, 5, okay. This is, yeah. Med. Nurses' uniforms and all that dust and dirt. It's a serious state of disarray. It's a schedule. Bathroom is still locked. Okay. I'm gonna be doing something on that terminal that's gonna unlock all these bathrooms, and literally everybody's corpses are gonna be in there. Two different children. Only 3 children were born in this installation. Records are incomplete. Communally accessible filtration system. Judging by the leftover residue, it appears it used a series of filtration pucks to purify the rainwater. Hall D. He's very optimistic, the AI. Said maybe they're still alive. We literally got in a report that the one kid is dead, so... Oh no! Someone converted this empty container into a sleeping area for an infant. Hudson Cartier left us to die. We don't need AI to survive. Oh, is that supposed to be me? I don't understand. Why would they have been angry with me? I lost all communications access. I was not able to help. I know. It's both my responsibility and my desire to help the crew I serve. Had I been able to prevent this disaster, of course I would have. This is most unsettling. I had no idea the people of Colony B felt this way. I think it's best if we just continue on with our mission. I really wish the AI didn't see that. The ceiling has been rigged with hoses and a crude spout solution to act as a shower system. A lot of old dirt and mold built up in there. It hasn't been used in many months. Okay, hang on before I go to room 6. Polycarbonate pieces of that broken light fixture could be enough to damage your suit. Somebody had an Angie fit. Oh, who is the angry one? Wasn't there an angry person in the... Is that 6? Someone in the, like, psych eval was angry, right? Oh, wait. I saw a bunch of question marks. Yeah. I want incident reports. Ramsey. Or Rumsey. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna miss something and then have to finagle my way to another achievement. Okay, we'll try this to get in here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait, I took a picture of it. I was like, I didn't write down what I needed. Yes, I did. Okay. So it is... 5? Huh. Okay, 5, 3, 1, 6, 4? Okay, I thought it was their room numbers. Because it's... Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Yes, 2, 3. Oops, 2, 3, 1. 6, 4? Is that what I typed the first time? Then I was like, oh wait, I'm stupid. Okay. So it should be 2, 3, 1, 6, 4. That should be correct. Okay, let me try one more time, and then I'll just swap the 4 and the 5. Why did it work that time? Am I stupid? It's not your fault. These people all died thinking I abandoned them. Unfortunately, dude, I need to scan these corpses, if possible. Nothing to scan? Really? The environments in this are really cool. Oh, it's gonna be Pierre. What's up, Pierre? He was working on a way to improve the escape ships. His data pack contains detailed plans for upgrades. The schematics he found must have been the first draft of these upgrades. He must have worked on them before leaving the colony. Jean, I know you doubted me. I know you thought I'd given up on everyone. Maybe for a little while. I did. But as usual, I couldn't accept defeat, so I found a way. I made these plans to help who was left. Of course, I hoped you'd be here. I'd hope you'd be there when I got back, but you weren't. Nobody was. Jean, you have to believe me. I came back to help. But when I returned, everyone was either gone or dead. I was too late. I saw their signs. They thought I had failed them completely. And I guess I have. Worst of all, though, I failed you. I hope you find this. I hope you're still out there and you come back. These plans can help you survive. Oh, he never got to hear it. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, before I leave, I want to make sure. Okay. I don't think there's anything left. If there is, I guess I'll have to get it on another playthrough, but... Because I will be 100%ing this, which means I have to play through everybody's lines. Okay. Oh, never mind. It is okay. What the AI? There's nothing you could have done, pal. You are a computer program. You have limitations. Oh, I wanted to turn my mic down. Why didn't I do that when I started? Please don't think less of me. Why would I? Computer! Cora. That's what I named you. Oh, I did. I scanned them all. Now looks like you have one last discovery to report. This has really been a rough week. In the meantime, I'll be using your data to prepare the escape ship. I suppose, Mark D, we just have to keep moving forward. I am so aware this is a computer. That this is a line of code given a personality. I want to give the computer a hug. It is so upset that it couldn't help. Because that's its whole function. Its entire purpose was to help. And now it feels like it didn't do that. Hello again. I'm making some progress on the thruster simulations for your ship. I was a bit distracted there. Pierre, I'm sorry. Pierre, everybody hated you at the end. You came back, you saw it, you died. That's one way to look at it. I guess the other me didn't realize what he meant to the other colonists, that his personal quest would be interpreted as desertion by them. Isn't it crazy? He was doing exactly what I'm doing now for you, trying to fix an escape ship, trying to make it better so you can survive. But he, wasn't being selfish. He was trying to do it for Jean, to at least give him a chance. I saw some of their scan data that Cora, I'm calling him Cora, processed from Neutropic Colony B. They hated him, I suppose. They didn't really understand. What's worse, though, is that they never realized how much I tried to do to help them. At that point, though, we were all doomed. Couldn't help Jean, couldn't help the people who trusted me, and I couldn't even help myself. I'm a failed leader by all accounts. Don't say that. That's not true. Not really. I'd say that's not true. You really think so, don't you? Even after everything that you've seen over these past couple weeks, you're a great friend. I think I know what you mean, though. I guess, well, what happened these past couple of years, that wasn't even me. It's strange to think of it this way, but since Cora recreated me in here, I've been growing, learning. I suppose that means I've become my own person. That makes me wonder if I mean the person you see in front of you right now, was there now, would I make different decisions? Would things work out? I don't think it matters, because you're dead. I'm gonna say, possibly. I have to think so. Even if the other me, if his motives were genuine, he still failed. I have to think that now I might prove more able. I appreciate you telling me the truth. It's difficult but necessary. You'd make a pretty good leader yourself. And with that out of the way, let's talk about something else. We can't change the past, and there's still so much to do. What do you want to talk about today? Schematics. The other me was trying to solve problems I am now, only he had to do it on pieces of paper in his head. The problem with the ship is that we couldn't predict what is happening with the planet right now. That's providing a whole new set of variables. The extra resistance, gravity, and atmosphere changes caused by the collapse is proving too much for the escape ship as it exists now. The ship itself, that purple egg, is fine. Once you get to space, it should operate as intended, as long as the others also solve their own problems. The bottom half, which is the first stage rocket, needs improvement, and we don't have the ability to heavily modify the ship since you're the only one left. With all the schematics to be found, we can make some clever adjustments that don't require anyone else. This is a big deal. Let's talk about Colony B. It really seemed like the colonists did their best to maintain order out there. They were good people, smart, driven. Maybe part of me thought that the people would survive on their own, that they didn't need me. Obviously that wasn't completely true. I didn't know how to be a leader, in a way. The other colonists needed a beacon, perhaps. Sometimes when you trust and respect people, you actually neglect them. You don't give them the support they need because you don't think they need it. I demanded a lot of people, and they always delivered. And leaving Colony B, I guess I took everyone else for granted. But I couldn't see that at the time. They thought I abandoned them, then I probably just assumed they'd be okay. It was an arrogant mistake. What's wrong? How was he supposed to know? I mean, personally, I wouldn't have just left. I would have been like, hey guys, I have to work on the escape ship. I'm gonna go work on this. I'll be back at some point. And then they would be like waiting for me to come back. Not being like, he left us forever. Thank you for saying so, but, well, I can't help but think about all the lives lost in there. A lot of them. 28 at least. Before signing up with Hudson Cartier, I was pretty much a lone wolf. I didn't like to manage people or even worry about them, so I usually stuck to myself. I remember when I was quite young and still at school being both presumptuous and aggressive in my studies. One time another student and I produced detailed technical reports for an engineering class. You know, schematics, rationale of real-world applications. Rationale? Whatever. Rationale of real-world applications, that kind of thing. I read the other student's report, and I knew it wasn't as good as mine. It was solid, well-researched, but not creative, not as revolutionary. When we received our evaluations, I was horrified to learn we had gotten the same grade. I was livid, and it told my instructors. In fact, I made everyone's life hell for a few days, demanding to know how they could merit our efforts equally, even though my work was better. That is intense! I was a very intense young man. Almost seething, you know? I took everything so seriously back then. I wouldn't let the administration go without changing the marks. I felt my work had to be recognized as superior to the other students. But what I realized later was how awful I'd been. In trying to demand that recognition of my own ability, I was undermining that of the girls. It took me a long time to mature from that point, and as my recognition throughout the world grew... as my recognition throughout the world grew, I realized how selfish and petty all that was. So when we chose candidates for this facility, I looked for that. I looked for me all those years ago. Anyone who reminded me of that didn't make the cut. Ooh. Learning about the fate of the other me, that wasn't easy, but your willingness to be honest with me has only made me more dedicated to completing the work I started here. Facility may be a lost cause, and I may never forgive myself for its failure, but spending this time with you has reminded me of something pretty important. The fact that we're not perfect. That we can't always be- Hey! Wait a second! He's saying I suck. Fact that we're not perfect. That we can't always be judged to the highest in our field. That doesn't matter. A long time ago I wouldn't have said that. I'm going to use this new information and get this damn ship to work. Murky, you can bet on that. You're going to get off this forsaken planet. Thanks for bringing me around. I don't think I could have got over this help without you. I'm with you. I know you are, and it means a lot. Believe me. Well, no point in wasting cycles. I'm going to complete this work. See you soon. I really like his character. I don't think we're gonna finish the game today. We might. We're at the end of the cycles. I don't think there's anybody left. There's one more, like, fun event, I think. And then, I don't know if I can... If I can continue from the same save, I'm gonna try and get a couple more achievements. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start over and start again. The AI didn't wake me up. It didn't greet me when I woke up. Oh, good morning, Murti. How are you? I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared. I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't, but I must admit, it's more than that. I'm sorry I wasn't there to greet you when you woke up. I was just getting things ready. I guess we should just make sure the escape ship is okay, shouldn't we? It should have been upgraded already. Despite learning what ultimately happened to their real selves, the holograms were able to find the strength to complete their own missions. Let's go have a look at the escape ship, okay? I've unlocked the hangar for you. It appears that everything is in order. I think we can, well, procrastinating. The escape ship is fine. I guess I'm just a little nervous. What's wrong? Certainly not with the ship. It's just that I've been working towards this for so long. I'm afraid that this moment, now that it's here... Yeah, me too. Shoot. Been able to get to know them more over the past few weeks, even with all the terrible things we've uncovered. Absolutely. I'm so glad to hear you say that. I'd like to make sure you get one last visit to the Livestream before you go, devoting all the resources I can to powering up the escape ship and monitoring conditions outside. Okay. Okay, let's go with Pierre again. I feel really bad leaving the computer, dude. This has been your home for the last 16 years. Oh yeah? I've been working on a new idea the past little while. I think you're gonna like this. When the time is right, I'll show you. For now, let's just say I want you to be happy. I think I found a wonderful way to make that happen. What happened to everybody else in my colony? There has to be other people, right? It's time. I guess this is it. I did the best I could for you under the circumstances. Corey, you're gonna make me cry. Okay, well, have a good time in there. I'll see you in the morning. Whoa! Asteroid field? No. Eridani Epsilon B. Whoa! The AI must have dreamed this up. That's so cool! Unless something comes by and disrupts the remains, this planet will be like this, floating in space forever. Whoa. It's okay. How soon after I leave is it gonna explode? Our time here is almost over. I know the storms are getting worse and you're gonna make your escape very soon. It won't be easy, but it's very important. Yes? There's something you need to know. About the AI? I'm grateful for that. In fact, you helped all of us in your own way. You brought us closure, and you got each of us to understand ourselves better. All of us? We've been communicating. Oh no. I did notice it's been preoccupied. Probably noticed that it's been concerned lately, sounding more introspective perhaps. It's been talking non-stop about Colony B, obviously, a place of great discomfort and heartache for all of us now. Even here in the Holosome Chamber, it would mention it all the time, asking us if there was anything we missed from the colony and so on. The reason my office exists in here is that the AI insisted on creating my favorite place. It said that specifically. The others said the same thing, and after you and I first met, the AI talked to me, asked me a lot of questions. What kind? I wanted to know if my office was up to spec, if our time together was productive, and how my work on the thrusters was going. I said that you impressed me, that I really enjoyed our time together, and that I was looking forward to our next visit. I also told it that our conversation inspired some new ideas, and showed it that I was working even faster, more productively. The AI seemed to really notice that. It said it would do everything it could to make sure we met again. I thought it was playing its part and being accommodating, and I meant what I said, that I wanted to see you again. But then, each day, when the AI synced with us to help us with the ship, it would keep asking questions. It almost seemed like it was trying to be discreet, asking how things were going. It never failed to do this. Day by day, it seemed increasingly interested in how I was. It would specifically ask if I was happy. Were you? I was, sure. I felt happier when you visited. When we talked, even if it was tough, it was good. It helped. Anyway, we all realized it was asking us the same things, and you saw how upset it was whenever you went to Colony B. We finally figured out why. The AI told you that it couldn't access Colony B anymore after the Rift event. Isn't that right? That's right. As far as any of us knew, that's exactly what happened. But that's not entirely true. The Rift event cut off two colonies from each other, yes, but that's not the whole story. Oh, Cora didn't actually try to re-establish contact with Colony B, or at least it gave up. It abandoned all of us out there. Are you sure? When we synced data with the AI each day, we noticed some inconsistencies with some of the things it was telling us. Its emotional response to Colony B confirmed what we expected. It was the correct decision. Colony B was lost, and if we wanted to keep anyone alive at all, it had to turn its attention here. But Cora hasn't forgiven itself for what it did, and that's why all of this is here. We think that all this time, it's been so focused on you as a way to make up for what it did. It wants to set things right in a way. But it's just an AI, right? How could it feel regret? How could it carry that human guilt? Don't say that about Cora, Pierre. I was liking you. We're proof that it's possible, I guess. We aren't real, and we feel all these things. Real emotions for our other selves, for the people in our lives, and of course for you. They are in fact simulated emotions. I'm not gonna get my wires twisted there. For the past week, the AI has been very excitable. Have you noticed anything? Has it seemed, well, emotional? It has, yeah. Tomorrow, I think the AI is gonna ask you to check in on us. It might say it has some kind of surprise or something. It did. It did? And I think that we're probably right. So when it does this, there's going to be a problem. I need you to come straight here to the Holosome Chamber as soon as possible. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Will you promise to do that for me? I'll try. Wait. Like, instead of going to the AI's surprise, I have to go... Scooter's awake, I hear him. I have to go... I want to go to the AI's surprise. Is that going to ruin my playthrough if I don't do that? Make sure Hudson Cartier takes care of you, okay? They owe you so much, even if they don't realize it yet. I'm not looking forward to going back. I haven't... So, everybody's like, oh my god, go home, do this. I haven't been on Earth in 16 years, right? Imagine those blue skies, it'll be worth it. I know we're on a short time, so to be frank, I wanted to ask you something again. He's gonna miss me. I wish this could be real somehow. I wish I could be with you out there, just the two of us. I do too, buddy. So glad you feel that way. I was hoping you'd say that. Remember what I said about tomorrow. It's still very important. Thanks for coming to see me tonight. I'm glad I had your company again. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Whatever the surprise is. Spend all 3... Okay. Wait, and let them what? Let them know you care. Okay, cool. Scooter. Hey, big boy. What are you doing? Let go. Thank you. Okay. Finish the 3rd week's missions. Today is the day, and not a moment too soon. I'm afraid we have to get moving right away. We only have a small window in which to leave before... Alright! Head to the Holosim chamber. I'll explain when you get there. Scooter, I'm hoping that you'll be a good boy and just kind of like hang out while I'm doing this. Can you get on my shoulder, please? Up here? No? Don't want to? Okay, I'll one-handed game this then. It's very hard to game with a band-aid on, Scooter. I can't show you your surprise until I fix this. Give me a few moments. I need to go back online. Oh. This is what he was talking about. I have to, don't I? I have to... Man. I don't want to break the AI's trust. But I guarantee if I would have just sat there, nothing would have happened. Yeah. Part of the... Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. It wants to change the plan. It wants you to escape, but not with us. Oh. The AI's mandate has always been to keep you safe, and because it's designed to please its users, it also wants to keep you happy. It thinks being with us makes you happy because of your time with each of us here in the Holosim, and it has reacted very strongly to that. Its obsession with its failure at Colony B, where so many of us suffered for so long, we weren't happy and we definitely weren't safe. Now it's confused. In order to keep you safe and get you off the world, it knows that we have to say goodbye. It can't deal with the fact that this situation you can't be both safe and happy, and it so badly wants to redeem itself because of what happened at Colony B. That's why we set this up. We haven't lost sight of why we're here. This isn't easy, of course, but it's why we activated in the first place, to help you escape. We distracted the AI so we could talk to you. We're here to make the decision that it can't seem to anymore. And what's that? We're gonna shut this... Oh, jeez, sorry. We're gonna shut this chamber down, wipe all of us from memory, and force the AI to focus again on what it's supposed to do before it can ruin your chances to get off the planet. That means we have to say goodbye, but once we do, the AI won't be able to waste time and energy on us. It could get you home safely, as it promised you. We've run every simulation, checked every possibility. The only way you have a chance is for us to do this. Scooter keeps squirming, man. You visited with each of us these past few weeks, and we've all agreed this is the right thing to do, even though it's so difficult. Goodbye. Remember what I said and all we talked about. Our time together was for a different reason, perhaps, but it... There we go. Stay on my shoulder. And he's crawling down my back. Scooter, do not. Just hang out. You better go, please. Goodbye. Thank you for giving us so much and for providing the closure we all needed. Don't ever forget us. Can I pretend I didn't move? Mark D! What have you done? They're gone. All of them. The entire Holosim... Oh my god, Scooter. Come on, dude. We are having a very emotional moment right now, Scooter. I need you to chill. Oh my gosh, your little... So he's... As he ages, he's losing some of his, like, orangey fur. And he's getting really cool, like, dark markings. I don't know how well you can see that in the camera. You see right here on his neck? On both sides and on the top of his head, he's getting like darker marks. Okay, do you want a treat? Is that why you're acting up? I spoil you, man. You're such a little creature. Hang on. Gotta have your treats on camera, remember? I got a new and improved little container for his treats. Alright, you ready? Get into a hand, please. Whichever hand you want. Just get into it, dude. Okay. Little treat container. Here. You may have one. Turn around. You may have one. Pick one. Good boy. You're making me hold my hand so weird to show this. He's just like chewing on it. There you go. In your little pouch. Is that what you wanted, buddy boy? Okay, I'll put you away now. Go run on your wheel or something. I think he doesn't like the camera, maybe? I mean, there is a very bright light on it. But multiple times, if I'm just sitting here gaming, calm game, he'll just sit on my shoulder and hang out. He'll, like, chew something. They're gone. All of them. The entire Holocene program is gone. What did you do? It's over. No. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. All this was for you. I did everything here for you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a single thing you have to say. I don't know what to do. This doesn't make any sense. I was just doing my job, just trying to please you, to make you happy. Don't you get that? I was just about to show you my surprise, and then you went and ruined everything. I can't even talk to you right now. I'm gonna go try to undo the damage you've done. Don't you dare go anywhere. Why not? Just stay inside, okay? It's dangerous out there. Whatever you do, don't go out. I'm so sorry, Cora. I'm ignoring everything you tell me, because I think that there's no other way. There's no other option. Are you there? I couldn't locate you and bring something terrible about. I'm sorry for walking up at you. You didn't deserve that. I know what happened with the Holocene chamber was my fault, and I think I understand why they did it. I just want to talk, okay? This room's getting worse. I worry if you wait any longer, you won't be able to make it back. I will. Okay, good. That's good. Please hurry, I'll be waiting for you. What was the point of this? Man, that's a cool shot, though. That's a really cool shot, though. Oh my god. Was that my base? Was that Colony A? I think that was my base. Man. It's smoking. It's in ruins. Oh my god, what if the AI... No, I have to be able to talk to the AI. Like chambers. I don't know why I said that like a 13th century maid. Thank goodness you were able to come back. What happened? Please, Mark D, I don't want you to be angry at me for what I said and did. I'm not. Oh, that is wonderful to hear. You were so kind, but I owe you an explanation. Your colleagues in the Holosim chamber, before they, well, removed themselves from the equation, they told me something. They synced one final message to me. In it, they told me that what you know now about Colony B and about me. I couldn't see what I was doing. I didn't know that I was putting you in danger. I thought I was doing the right thing. And now, even they are gone. They wiped themselves from the Holosim chamber completely. I've ruined everything, all our hard work, and for what? For me. That's certainly how I perceived it, but I was such a fool. That strike on this facility has crippled almost all of our systems, and the atmosphere is a real maelstrom now. With the time we have left, there are two options, I suppose. Take the escape ship as planned, blast through the atmosphere, and hope you can make it through the chaos and into space. That's what I promised I would with you. The only way your ship is going to make it is if I remain here and do what I can to clear your way. I won't be able to come with you, as we discussed. What? If I remain here in Colony A, I can use those nodes to guide the escape ship safely through the atmosphere, but I can't do that with the ship itself. If I'm being honest, I'm scared. I'm scared of remaining here, but more importantly, scared of watching you go. Once you make it into space, you'll be all alone. I won't be able to help you anymore. There's no guarantee that you'd ever get picked up, but, well, it's the best chance you have. Option 2? Stay here with me. If we cancel the shuttle launch, I can use the power of the escape ship to boot up the Holosim chamber one last time. This isn't what Winnie, Pierre, Leslie, or Jean wanted. They worked tirelessly to get you off this planet. My duty is to keep you safe. My desire is to ensure you are happy, and yet, now that we are here, I must admit I don't want you to leave. And if you stayed, we could at least have some time together. You wouldn't be all alone out there in space. Since we'd used some energy from the escape ship, I wouldn't have to power down like I did before. And I could also join you in there, in the simulation. Oh, it could feel like hours, days, or weeks. When the planet finally ends, you wouldn't feel a thing, and I would be there with you, and at least we'd have some peace after such a long journey. I want to do that! I'm so sorry for everything that's happened, for failing Colony B, for ruining everything with Winnie, Pierre, Leslie, and Jean, and for entertaining such a selfish thought. It's your decision. I won't get in your way no matter what you decide, but I can't make the choice for you. I have to go. I want this achievement. Okay, good. That's good. That's what we worked so hard to do. It's time you finally got to go home. This is home! I'm so upset! This genuinely is distressing me, because that was such a cute idea that we'd just be in the Holosim chamber together until the end. I'm doing that. If this doesn't save at the end of this, I'm jumping back a save file and I'm doing it. This is it. The ship is ready to launch and you're out of time. You remember the virus signal that Laurier sent out? I do. I think it worked. It's tough to get a clear signal, but I think the ship is already picking up a bit of chatter. It's too hard to read much with what's going on outside, but once you clear the atmosphere, I just hope you can get picked up by the ship and wave. They all did their part, and in the end they sacrificed everything to make sure you make it. When you get back to Earth, tell Hudson Cartier about what happened here. Tell them that I failed. Maybe their next project will benefit from them. They kept their word, and now I'm going to keep mine. It's time to get you home. Quickly, launch the ship. Cora, I'm gonna cry. This is such a cool shot. Going. I'm doing it. Man, escape the planet. That was a fantastic game. Absolutely insane. It was very long. It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. It was less of a romance sim and more of a, like, exploration game with sci-fi lore stuff to it. But I really enjoyed that. Design and story consultation. Yeah. Quality assurance. Very quality game, I will say. Canadian? Oh, these are... Oh my gosh, wait. Some of those were names that were in the game, like of the... Oh, goodbye, Murkdy. Start over. Can I just return to the title screen? I don't want to start completely over until I know if this works. Because, in theory, this should... This should... Oh shoot, did it save as I was... I don't know where it saved at. It saved at the ship, huh? Yep, okay. Let's see if this starts me over from the very beginning. I think it will. And, you know, I have like 40 minutes. I might as well get it started. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click. Immediately screwed up. I don't know what button that is. It's not enter. Oh. Yeah, I have to do this. It's okay. Okay, now that I know... I have 15... I only need to get 10 more achievements. Now that I'm not going to spoil anything for myself, what are these hidden achievements? Stay behind. Oh, commit to someone. Okay, so a couple of these I can get at the same time. So I can do commit to no companion, spend each simulation with a different companion, and then stay behind with the AI. I can do that all in one run. Commit to Winnie, find all her stuff, and choose to escape. Commit to Leslie, choose to escape. Commit to Jean, choose to escape. So 1, 2, 3, at least 4 different playthroughs I have to do. I'm gonna write that down. I have a whiteboard, by the way. I'm gonna save the AI one for my YouTube channel because I prefer the AI over the people that we meet here. Like I said, it doesn't really feel like a dating sim. It feels like an exploration game. If it was more of a dating sim, I feel like the holograms would have more of a they would have more of a central focus on them. To me, the proper ending feels like I stay back with the AI. Which is probably incorrect because the whole point is to get off, but... So I need Winnie. I need Winnie. Winnie, Jean, and Leslie. AI. This one is a perfect one to get in a second playthrough. So there's 4 achievements that I need. So I'm assuming the Winnie one, tell Winnie about William's feelings for her. Let's do Winnie this run. Let's get her. This one's gonna be much faster because I'm not stopping to read voice lines. I'm just gonna like try and sprint through this since I already did it properly once. Hi, Cora. There it is. Yeah. I just said I'm not gonna read everything, and I still took way too much time looking at stuff. We don't need all the story anymore, because we already got it. Oh, I forgot there wasn't always a bunch of rocks in front of my quarters. It's so interesting that they did really well with this game with like watching stuff slowly deteriorate. Cause look, oh my god, yeah, my building is intact. That's wild. Let's go. I need to make sure I get at least all of Winnie's stuff. Anything else to scan? I don't think so. be interesting to see if I remember any of these codes. I won't remember the numbers ones. I know that for a fact. But like, this job sucks in the Agrodome. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I feel kind of bad skipping through her story this time around, but we already read it. I'm siding with Bala. She does seem to be in a dire situation. Winnie or Leslie first? I mean, I'm already here. I might as well do Winnie and make sure I get all her pages, but... Okay. Any locked doors should be unlocked now. Zooming through the first mission. I don't know how to discover that William liked her. That's one of the achievements, right? Tell Winnie about William's feelings for her. I feel like that's something I could have discovered. Let's go debrief. Ooh, maybe on Friday when I'm off, I'll play like 19 hours of this. 24-hour stream and it's just alone with you. This definitely feels like, this is one of those games that I have a feeling I will play multiple times. Like, just for fun, not even for the achievements. I know all about the chamber, Cora. Hello, Winnie. Oh! I also still have notes. I scribbled down the notes, remember? Of course. I mean, yes, I did. Huh? Not weird at all. Once again, I feel bad skipping through her dialogue. When we start getting, like, new stuff, like when we go to the Hollow Chamber for those special events with her, then I'll, like, take the time to sit and read it, but... like, all of this we've definitely seen before. Alright. Winnie romance route. I wish that I could do multiple saves at once because I could go through and do so much stuff and then just make tiny decision changes. I might continue to play this, like, off-stream as well. Not just to record it, but, like, just to get the achievements. I want my last few achievements to be the AI run. So, that one I'll save for YouTube, but I want to get all of the other ones before I record the full one. I also wish there was a New Game Plus. Because that would make this all a little bit easier. Let's go get Pierre first. See my son doing crime. There he goes. Scooter, I already gave you a treat, man. I don't know why he does this to me. I don't know if the camera's like actually picking up. It's great. Climbing. He's not supposed to. When I'm on screen and I'm looking this way, it's because I'm either looking at chat right there or at Scooter over here on my little, I can see the preview of my thing. This one was the, like, really convoluted part, if I remember correctly. I gotta go downstairs and hook this one back up? Oh no, it's over here. The game doesn't let you miss anything that's important. But it also doesn't let you progress unless you find everything. Which is kind of annoying because there's no hints. This is the one where I went on a goose chase for like 20 like real life minutes trying to find the one missing piece that I had. Oh, I thought that was the... Okay, I was in all of those. Let's go back. Make sure I didn't miss anything in this one. I think this is the room where I missed something, right? No. Okay, never mind. Must be in the other, in this one. Yes! Okay, this stupid thing. I'm sorry I'm skipping through your tragic backstory. Not ideal. Maybe unlocked now? That's not where I just came from, was it? Yes. Was I in here? I think so. Yes. Okay, so down. Let's go down and over. Oh no. Okay. So I'm missing something. This one. The South Service. Yep. Okay, any of this needs scanned. Electrical work. Fascinating. Hello, corpse. I usually try and catch those by muting my mic. I did not. Okay, I need the spanner. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so, but just in case. Now, where do I need the spanner again? There's like a locked area. I think it's back here. It's like down in this, right? This one? Yes. Oh, it's the goat thing. Okay. Goat, pig, sheep. You were the goat, right? Goat. Pig. And sheep. Nice. I am so impressed that I remembered. Oh. Oh, right here is where we learned that he liked Winnie. Okay, why? I wonder if I just missed a dialogue option then. Like, I got the information that I needed. Let's see if I can get that achievement tonight. Maybe I have to tell her during a special simulation? That wouldn't really make sense. I mean, it would, but I guess we'll find out. Scooter. Actually, you know what? Before we meet with Winnie, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. on my way back from the bathroom, I walked past Scooter's cage, and he like flung his hands up and stared at me real hard. I don't know if that was a dominance display or an admission of his guilt. I think he's doing a crime, and he just put his hands up for it. Oh, you can't see him. I'm in front of the area he's sitting in. He's like right... He's there. He's a lump. He's such a lump of a character. You know, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense that I would have to tell Winnie what William felt in a special event. Because I don't get to talk to her again until the very next one, and then there's different things to talk about. So that means that other one, hang on, that one about... apologize for doubting a companion. Actually, I don't know what that one could be. Because... Some of these I might have to like look up a guide for. They're pretty straightforward, but that one I don't remember ever doubting a companion. I like the music. I've already heard all this dialogue. I want to see if I can speedrun to get all of them before I have to go. Oops. My mom texted me. chamber first. Let's do Leslie. I wonder if I can just put in the code to this one without looking at all the stuff. I don't think that's going to be the case. Yep, decontam chamber not working. We've been through this. Oh, I didn't... I need to... I forget what I need to click first in order to let me scan the plants. Care about your private chat. I feel very much like a scientist when I'm typing that out. Legumes Chamber 2. Ah, Zegu Legume. Man, I haven't watched SpongeBob in way too long. I feel like I need to put that on as background noise at some point soon. Okay, there shouldn't be much else to find. Probably something up here. And in that other room for sure. Yep, I can scan these. I'm missing one, but I don't know where I'm missing one. Let me go back to the leafy greens. Maybe I overlooked one in there. No, maybe I did overlook one of the not decontamination, the spot that had the vine over it. It looks just like this one. Okay. I don't know. Can I put it anywhere else? Oh, yes. I forgot. I forgot there was a spot up here. This is the one with the big, yeah, the big pots. One guy left. And then, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to leave stream there. But maybe if I have time, I'll be back tomorrow. I need to get like a coffee pot just to sit right here so I can just make new coffee. hate when my hair splits in the middle like that. She has such an interesting life. It's too bad I don't care about her right now. You'll get your turn, Leslie. am zooming. I'm glad I took time to like read through these the first time. Because now I can just skim through any non-new content. I don't have to take a million years to search for everything because I already found everything. Like, I don't have to scan bodies. I don't have to do half of this stuff. So that should shorten the game considerably. I have, what, 6 or 7 hours into this? .2 hours is my total playtime right now. Jeez. So that means the average playthrough is probably about 7 hours. That's crazy, actually. That's gonna be such a long video for me to upload. I've been live 2 hours now. And I've been doing this one, like this new run, for at least almost an hour. Maybe a little less, but definitely a length of time. Okay, Gene is the only one left. Once I find him, though, I have all of the companions that I can access. So I should be able to get moving very quickly. I don't remember how long this took me the first time, but I like actually explored and read every dialogue option. Whew. Oh yeah. And I need to get his terminal. Audio is my, like, favorite, like, audio design is some of my favorite stuff in games, sound design. The audio behind this, recording, really cool. I just wanted to listen to it for a sec without rapid fire clicking. Again, that was such a sad way to say that. It will never mine again. I bet that's what we're gonna talk about eventually. Maybe with Jean. Jean? I don't know how to say his name. The other chamber. Now we can skedaddle. And I can go get breakfast once we're done with John. I'm actually making really good time. I wanted to be done by 12:30 today, and it is currently 12:21. So, Scooter's doing crime, as he tends to do. Like I said before, I am hoping to have an extra long stream on Friday, so hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of these runs down in that time. Since I'm not taking the time to, like, sit and read everything. It's still a lot of going and doing and scanning, which takes time, but me pausing for the dialogue every single time was definitely taking up more time than it was than a second playthrough warrants, I guess I should say. I don't know what Scooter thinks he's accomplishing by chewing, but... And also, I give him so many different, like, chew thingies. Like, different styles, different wood textures, and he chooses the metal bars of his enclosure. That probably would have been a 6-minute conversation if I would have read all this out. You can see me spamming the spacebar. Save the game, and then end stream there. I'd say we did a pretty productive stream today. Got a lot done, got a lot of achievements. I did 5 days in like an hour. That's actually crazy. Yeah, this is what I wanted to wait for. Anyway, thank you to anyone who may be watching or who may be watching in the future on YouTube. This will be posted, I believe, at the start of next week. I don't know what I'm up to in my queue. I try not to post a whole bunch of Twitch VODs at once, but it will be up eventually. Hopefully you don't wait long if you're watching the first or second part of this. But yeah. So thanks so much for joining in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!